Jonathan Sullivan's on the button. Suited queen.
Not a bad hand.
And he calls.
Once again the call instead of the raise.
Suited jack for Angel.
It's just going to be a check, I think. Yeah, there it goes.
So Jonathan Sullivan, with the better hand, is giving him a chance, giving himself basically a chance to fall behind.
Angel bets it. Not a big bet though.
Right.
See what Jonathan does now. He raises him straight away. Angel will probably say, okay, take this pot down then. Let's see.
Remember, of course, if you're new to this, the players don't know the odds that you're seeing. You see Jonathan Sullivan's got basically an 80% chance of winning this hand. Angel Blanco's got 11. The others would be, if they split the pot, they'd have an equal hand. But the players don't know that. They have to figure what the other player's holding.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. But Angel's not looking at that at the moment. He's thinking to himself, this guy's not made many plays. Here's me with top pair, jack kicker. This guy's saying, I'm raising you. So what's he raising him with? You know, he's not like he's played aggressively so far. So he's saying, well, I can beat what you're holding. And this is what Angel's thinking of now. He's thinking back to how the game's gone so far, and he's thinking, now do I need to continue? And I don't think he will continue. I think he'll throw this away. I think he's just mulling over, but I think he's going to throw away. We'll see. Jonathan looks focused.
Not giving anything away.
No. Well, he's given too much away already, I think, so it'll be a good confidence booster for him if he picks this pot up, to be honest. He's thinking, will he raise me on the draw? The answer's probably no. He didn't raise him on. He's thinking back to that queen, isn't he, when he had that up and down straight draw, 4 card up and down. He's thinking, did he raise me then? No. So the draw's probably out. Has he made 2 pair? Possibly. Has he made top pair better kicker? Possibly. Still thinking it over. And all this is psychological as well. The longer he thinks, and he knows his opponent's nervous, you know, it's going to weigh in his favour. He doesn't really need to think this long, but he's thinking, well, I'll keep him on the boil a little bit longer.
He's got to figure him for an overcard.
Yeah, he's just leading him to stew, isn't he, like I said.
And he finally does pass.
Yeah, I think he's just using a bit of psychology on the guy. He's worked it all out, you know, like I say, go back to that queen if he wants to just think back a few hands where he had that up and down straight draw.
The button's back with Jonathan Sullivan. King and an 8.
See if he's gained a bit of confidence. Let's see. If he has, he'll raise it. If he hasn't, no, he's just still flat calling with them sort of hands. 6-7 for Angel. Probably won't raise it. He'll probably just wrap pat and say, okay, let's see him. Shades are down and we're set up for battle.
Pair of kings for Jonathan Sullivan.
Ace might scare him a bit, but I think it's pretty certain he's going to make some sort of bet on this one if Angel checks. Angel says, I'm going to represent the ace.
And now Jonathan Sullivan.
He's called him.
His call.
Angel's tried to represent the ace here. He's not saying he's got anything. He's just saying to Jonathan, I'm representing the ace. John's saying, yeah, well, I've got some of this. I'm going to bet you. There he goes.
2 pair.
Perhaps should have bet him a bit more than that.
Make it tough for him.
Then again, I mean, he's got 2 pairs, so I mean, as it happens, his opponent hasn't even got a hand to draw at here, so it's a kind of, I've made a mistake, oops, in go the cards. Angel wasn't playing his hand there, he was playing that ace on the board. He was saying to Jonathan, I've hit this ace. He didn't realise Jonathan had slowed in with a king 8 and picked up the king.
And Jonathan picked up that king on the 40th hand. The blinds have gone up. They're at the next level, 75 and 150. This will be the 41st hand, and the defending champion, Angel Blanco, is on the button.
Anyhow, back with Angel. He's looking at King Jack on the button. Probably a raise.
Gives him that dyspeptic look.
900.
And Jonathan with the better hand, the ace 9. Decides, okay, I'm ready to play.
And bunts it up to 900.
He's out of position, but he's got the slightly better hand. Well, Ongel's...
So it's 600 more to Blanco.
Sorry.
Now Ongel's going to think about this one a little bit. He's probably going to do some sort of action on this hand. Probably call, I would think. But he's now weighing up the factors. He's got the button. He's got 2 pictures. But what sort of hand am I facing, he's thinking. What sort of hand am I actually facing? Is he representing a hand? Probably not on the way he's played so far. So he's going to stare him down a bit. See if he can pick up some idea of how strong or he is or he isn't in this stage. Just shuffling his chips, riffling them through, staring him down. There we go, he's turning them over. And there we go, another look at the hands. The ace-9 in front at this moment, king-jack. But with position, and he's decided that he's raised him out of position, so he's saying, well, he hasn't raised me very much. Now he has raised me, or now he has re-raised me. I don't want to play. He doesn't make many moves, so he's probably got me beat, and rightly so he got him beat.
And that one was potentially heading for a big pot if he was going to let it go.
To be honest with you, Jonathan was in the lead. He wasn't in a great shape with that hand, but he fired that re-raise in, and he said, look, I'm going to take a stand here, and it's given him a bit of confidence. And here we go, Jonathan on the small blind now. 8 of diamonds, 7 of spades for Jonathan. Got the button. Has it given him any confidence, that last re-raise that he did?
Takes a second look.
Yeah, no, he says, I'm calling. Might be on a rush, he's thinking to himself. I'll go with the 9-6. Says, no thank you, I don't want any option on this, let's just see a flop. Potentially these hands could clash. Let's see what comes out.
9, 10 and
there we go.
King, all in diamonds.
All sorts of possibilities now, haven't we? I'll go with the best hand, but it's not secure by a long chalk here. Jonathan with a flush draw and a straight draw. He's drawing at the 7, 8, 9, 10, and he's drawing at the diamonds. So Ongel's position is by no means guaranteed, and there's the diamond.
There's the diamond, indeed.
Now it's all with Jonathan. Well, you can afford to check this one, because there's no way you can lose this pot now. Well, it's a king. Now this might induce a bet out of Ongel. Ongel might think, well, I'll represent a reasonable hand here. He's got kings and 9s, 10 kicker. Or he might just wisely check it down. I don't know. Let's see. He checks it down, he loses, and he bets he probably loses because he's virtually assured of a call. He says, no, take the aggressive option. Fire a bet out there. Put a bit of pressure on his opponent. Now, what will Jonathan do? He's got the best hand, but let's see if he can work it out. Yeah, he's looking at his chips. He's thinking, I've got the best hand, but have I?
And he's not going to get a whole lot of information from that view.
No, Ongel's set himself, hasn't he? He's just set himself there like a bulldog set there, isn't he?
Yeah, you might have thought that was a still watching it at home, but you can see that it's not.
He's called him, yeah. He's worked it out that Ongel probably wouldn't have checked the hand all the way down to this, and he's just saying, I've got a diamond, I'm going to call you and have a look. He's not sure he's won, but he certainly has won here. There we go, 8 of diamonds.
And again, even though Jonathan's won that hand, I think Angel's learned more about the way he plays.
Yeah, I mean, Angel knew that if he checked this down, he possibly wasn't going to get, he wasn't going to win the pot. He'd virtually thought to himself, this guy probably has something here, and I'm going to make a play at it just in case. And he could have got away with that play a little bit cheaper if he perhaps bet off that. He'd have still got the same result. He wouldn't have got a raise, certainly, with that dangerous board with the 2 kings and all the diamonds, because Jonathan wouldn't have been confident with that diamond. But he would have got the call. There it is, the 8 of diamonds again, rather. He'd have got the call and probably cost himself less chips.
And having checked and trying to send out the signal that I haven't hit the flush when he had.
And that's probably why he's the defending champion, Mike.
He's looked the part so far. He got a little bit rattled, sort of in the middle of the game. There was the previous dealer, a couple of errors.
Yeah,
maybe it seemed to have set him a bit.
Yeah, his hometown dealer, I think, rattled him a little bit, didn't it? Couple of mistakes. Dealer a little bit nervous under the TV cameras and lights. Anyhow, here we go on the button, Jonathan.
Pocket 10s for him.
How's he going to play these?
He didn't do a great job on the pocket jacks.
No.
But he's going to raise 500 now. And Angel?
Now we're looking for one. And a
Ace
king.
king again.
Oh dear, ace king suited, isn't it?